Today, I would like to talk to you about a truly special young man from the Danish royal family, Count Henrik of Montpezat, who celebrated his 16th birthday yesterday. You know, watching royal children grow up is always something remarkable. It feels like watching history unfold in real time, and the story of this young man truly deserves our attention. On the 4th of May, our young Count Henrik celebrated his sweet 16, and I must say he spent this special day not just anywhere, but right in the heart of the United States, in Washington, D.C., where he currently lives with his parents, Prince Joachim and Princess Marie. What an incredible twist of fate for a boy who was born in Copenhagen University Hospital back in 2009 with the title of Prince of Denmark. Just take a look at the wonderful photos published by the Danish royal house to mark his birthday. In one of the pictures, we see Henrik on the streets of Washington, a tall, elegant young man in a casual summer outfit, a short-sleeved polo shirt and comfortable cargo pants. And in another photo, such a touching sight. Count Henrik is captured with his father, Prince Joachim, both wearing polo shirts, looking at each other with such warm and genuine smiles. These lovely photos were taken by the boy's mother, Princess Marie. You can truly feel the love and closeness that exists within this family. I am sure many of our regular viewers noticed the striking resemblance between the young count and his maternal grandfather, Alain Cavalier. As the saying goes, the apple does not fall far from the tree. He really is the spitting image of his grandfather, is he not? I wonder if Grandpa Alain attended his grandson's birthday celebration. We can only speculate, but without a doubt, his heartfelt French congratulations were surely passed on to the birthday boy. And you know what is especially touching? Among the many birthday wishes on social media, one message in particular stands out, a greeting from his older brother, Count Nikolai. He left a comment with 2 red hearts and a couple of Danish flags. These small gestures of affection speak volumes about the strong bond between the brothers, despite the distance that separates them. Let me remind you of this family's story, because it is truly fascinating and full of unexpected twists. Count Henrik is the eldest child of Prince Joachim and Princess Marie. They also have a daughter, Countess Athena, who is now 13 years old. From his first marriage, Prince Joachim has 2 more sons, Count Nikolai and Count Felix. But the real turning point for the family came at the end of the year 2022, when Queen Margrethe II, Henrik's grandmother, made a decision that surprised all of Denmark. She removed the princely and princess titles from all 4 of Prince Joachim's children. This decision came into effect in January 2023. The royal court explained that the queen wanted to secure the future of the monarchy and give the children a chance to build their own lives without the limitations that come with being part of the royal house. Our birthday boy, who was born a prince, holds the title of Count of Montpezat. Instead of being addressed as Your Royal Highness, he is now referred to as Your Excellency. But what is interesting, despite losing the princely title, Henrik remains in the line of succession and currently holds the 8th place in the order to the Danish throne. Such are the paradoxes of royal protocol. After these events, the family first moved to France, where Princess Marie is from, and then in the year 2023 relocated to the United States. The move was related to Prince Joachim's appointment to a position at the Danish embassy as a defense industry attaché. His mission is to strengthen cooperation between Denmark, the United States, and Canada. And you know what really strikes me? Prince Joachim admitted in an interview with the Washington Post that after 7 months of living in Washington, almost no one recognizes them except for fellow Danes. What a contrast to life in Denmark, where every step they took was covered by the press. I think for a teenager like Henrik, this is a true blessing, the chance to live a more normal and less public life. For the first 5 years of his life, Little Henrik lived in the picturesque Schackenborg Castle in southern Jutland. Later, the family moved to a suburb of Copenhagen, where the boy attended the Sisters of St. Joseph School in Ordrup. And then came the relocations, first to France, where Henrik studied at an international school for 4 full years, and now to America. And the family was preparing to move to the United States. Henrik gave an interview to a Danish newspaper on the occasion of his confirmation in Paris, where he said that they were looking forward to an exciting new life in America. And it seems that is exactly how it turned out. For Princess Marie, as she herself admitted, the first period in the United States was entirely dedicated to her family. Her main concern was helping the children adapt to their new country and school. Even though the family has now lived outside Denmark for more than 5 years, they maintain a strong connection with their homeland. Prince Joachim always finds time to attend important events of the Danish royal house. And recently, the family even spent their vacation in Scandinavia, representing the crown at an event related to motorsports. Not much is publicly known about Henrik himself. He leads a rather private life, far from the royal stage. But looking at his photographs, I cannot help but notice how much he has grown and matured. At 16 years old, he stands on the threshold of adulthood, and who knows what path this young man from the royal family will choose. 16 is a special age, the beginning of a new chapter. And although Henrik no longer holds the title of prince, in our hearts he will always be part of the wonderful Danish royal family, whose story we continue to follow with such interest and warmth. Dear friends, let us also join the many birthday wishes and wish Count Henrik a very happy birthday. May his journey be bright and full of meaning no matter what twists and turns life brings. And next week, we will talk about more news from the lives of Europe's royal families, so do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Until next time.